Hi everyone, it's me Lisa from Happy to Hook Creations. Let me lower this down just a little bit. I have tried several attempts to upload a video from last week from when I first went to Hobby Lobby. It was just a no-go. It was taking forever. I don't know what the problem is, so hopefully I can get this uploaded. It just seems like my neck's being cut off, so let me lower this a little bit. Okay, there. That's a little bit better. And I do apologize for the background noise. My neighbor is mowing their yard right now. I better turn this off so I don't get any, whatchamacallit. All right, so I believe I pulled everything off on the shelves because my daughter Jessica was here a couple of days ago when I gave her a lot of my yarn to make room for my new stuff. That's my new rule of thumb. If there's a sale going on, if there's something I really want or I think I gotta have, for whatever reason, because most of this I bought more than one. Sometimes I bought several because I'm making a project, whether it's hats and scarf sets, whatever, to put on my Etsy shop since there's no more craft shows this year. And it is just August, so this is the start of like a busy time for me, and I'm sure as well as all of our other business or handmade business people out there who start making things right now for, my gosh, that motorcycle is loud, for the Halloween and Christmas. So, and sometimes Thanksgiving is thrown in there. Anyway, I pulled everything off that I thought I needed to off my shelves. So that's why you're looking at empty spots, so that I can tell you how many I got. I wrote everything down on the yarn itself. That way I would know exactly how many. I'm going to start with the little ones because I didn't do that, and I can just put it back on my shelf over here. But as you know, Hobby Lobby was having their annual clearance sale. They usually do it, I believe she told me, in June, but because of, you know, everything going on with COVID, they were behind. So they still didn't, when I went to get this, they didn't have any I Love This yarn. None of that was marked down at all. And all of their crafters yarn, gone. It was all gone. There was absolutely none on the shelf. So I went 2 days prior because nothing had gotten marked down yet. And Jennifer, the sales lady there, who I'd been calling like every week, is on sale, is on sale. She was really sweet though. So that was good. I wasn't a nuisance, or she didn't seem like I was, which was great. But so there was Crafter's Secret there the 2 days before. I think it was like a Thursday, and then I went back Saturday because I was actually talking to Rose from Rose Likes Crochet, because we were kind of comparing notes as to what we saw and what was marked down and what wasn't. So I went back, and yeah, it was all gone. I do like their Old Glory yarn. You know, it's red, white, and blue. It's just adorable. And I was hoping to get like one color for each color of the rainbow because I wanted to make a few rainbow blankets, but that's not that's not a big deal. I can definitely find the yarn somewhere else, but when it's 74 cents when it gets marked down, it's kind of nice. So with that being said, my daughter, as you know, if you are part of my Facebook page, I sent her 2 very large bags of, well, I didn't send her, but I gave her because she was here, and she's the one that put everything on the shelf because I was hoping the silly video would upload, but it has not. So that's why I'm showing you what I have, and hopefully you guys can go to your Hobby Lobby and, you know, purchase something. And this is my birthday week, so I was really excited, and Jack was absolutely wonderful. And I did tell him, you know, I said, you know, I will go and I will get new yarn, but I will definitely replace, you know, get all my old out, and then so out with the old, in with the new type of thing. And that's where Jessica came in. And so she came over. Vanna doesn't do too much crocheting. She does every once in a while, but that girl is just so busy with, you know, landscaping and, you know, teaching the kids and stuff. So I had my eldest came and helped her, this mama bear out, which was wonderful. And she was very happy with what I gave her. So that being said, let's get this started. So we have the little dollops. Oh my gosh, I love these little things. Look at that. This color, I mean, yeah, it's Watermelon Whispers. It doesn't look like watermelon to me, but I just love grays. I like grays with any colors because they just look really pretty. And I bought, is this a third one? Let me see. Yep. So I bought 3 of them. Guys, they were 49 cents each. So yeah, they're just adorable. And there is, let me see, 92 yards. So 50 cents, well, 49 if you want to get technical. And those are just really cute. So I'm going to, well, I dropped one, but I'm going to stuff them back in there as I do it. They didn't have very many of these left, so I grabbed what I could. Now the sugar wheel, this one, the one I showed you was the little dollops. Okay, so let me give all the little dollops. Let's do those first. Because this is the only other one that had a repeater. And it is Caramelicious, which is really cute. They had 2 of those. So I took them. And like I said, they're just, oh my gosh, such a pretty color. Oh, I found another one. Watermelon Whispers. I must have really liked that one. So that's 4 that I actually have. So there's that. And the rest of these dollops, 2 more dollops, right? Yeah. So the other 2 dollops are just single. They didn't have any more, which was kind of a bummer because I like the color. But that's all right. This one is Marmalade or Marmalade, however you want to say that. Morsel. It's really cute. I really like those colors. And this one is Strudel Scrumptious something. Maybe just Scrumptious. The tag's covering it up. But again, these were 49 cents. And I just thought they were really good. That was probably better. Really good colors. And now I had, wait a minute. Oh, I had another. Boy, these little dollops, they're multiplying. I'm just saying. Because I thought I was done. One more, Mint Mellow. And there's that one. I really wish they had more of that one. It was really cute. Very, very pretty. All right. Sorry. Now the last 3 little ones. And these are the Sugar Will Cotton Minis. This one is Tutu to Tango. And look at those pretty bright colors in there. I wish they had more. This was the only one. And these are 62 cents. So the Sugar Wills are 62 and the little dollops were 49. And this one has 117 yards. The dollops only had 92. So there's that one. And then the other 2, the only other ones they had was Picnic in the Park. And I got 2 of those. Very, very cute. And these are nice and soft. Oh, I really wish they had more of this Tutu to Tango. You guys know I like all colors, but I really like the bright ones. So I'm like stuffing that back in there. Now, I'm sure you guys have seen my last yarn haul from, I don't know, months and months ago. I bought a ton of cotton yarn and also some scrubby yarn when they had it on sale. They did mark some scrubby yarn down. This was the only one that I saw. Wow. I don't know what that was, but okay. So anyway, I bought a cotton one. This is Hot Orchid. And then I got it to go with this Scrubology cotton. It's called Brights. It was marked down to $1.12. So there's that. And I think you can see the color. The cotton, this is 100% cotton. And this is, what is this made out of? Let's see. This is also 100% cotton. And there's, let me see. There we go. So that's why I got it. So you can see I bought one of these and to go with that. I didn't want to overdo it because I have a lot of cotton yarn, but I just thought that those 2 colors would be really, really pretty together. So this will probably be a gift for someone because I really liked it. Okay, so now I've got my pile here. I marked it and let's get into it because there's quite a few. Yarn Bee Sweet Minis, Summertide Surprise. These are 100 yards each because there's 300 yards. And I bought 2 of these, right? I didn't have a number. I think there's 2. I bought 2 of them. They were 99 cents. So there's that one. And then I'd never used this one, the Marblesque in Lilac. Let's see, Yarn Bee Marblesque. And see how cute. Now, I do know it's fuzzy. You guys know how I feel. I'm not a big fan. It is wool and alpaca. It's 94% acrylic, 3% wool, 3% alpaca. So I'm hoping that it doesn't bother me too much because there's only 3% in there. But it's super soft, you guys. And the colors are gorgeous. So I bought 12. There were 6 colors and I bought 2 each because I'm going to make a blanket. So they had lilac. I'm trying to see, where are these at? Are those it? No, they're over there. Okay, so these are the other ones right here, and they had mint green, they had blue, they had peach, pink, and blue, and a gray, kind of like almost like a denim color, but in this lilac. So I bought 2 of each of those, and they were $1.37. Then we had this, and is it Arabella? Yeah, Yarn Bee Arabella. Never used it before. My daughter thought it was just ugly. I didn't. I saw it. I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with it, but I really liked it. And it is cotton acrylic, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. This color is Sunset. I thought it was really pretty. It's very different. 105 yards each. And I bought 2 of each color. So they had this color, which is Sunset. And then they had Leather Bound, which is like that brown color. And I don't know why I didn't pull them, but they also had, oh no, that's orange. So I got 4 of the orange ones because I like orange. It's like one of my favorites. So I have 4 of these total. And then I bought 2 of the Leather Bound at $1.24. So there was that. I'm looking to see what I need to go in here. Okay, so here's another one. I'm glad I saw this Arabella. And there's 2 of these as well. Mauve. Man, I wish you could. Can you guys see that? That mower is really loud. So that's mauve, which is really pretty as well. And like I said, I have no idea, but probably just a hat. But, you know, there's enough yarn for that. And I really went out of my comfort zone this time, you guys, because I bought several yarns that, well, a few. I don't want to say several. I don't think it was that many. Because this one is 70% wool, 30% viscose. This will be a gift for one of my girls, and she doesn't mind wool. Like I said, I'm not a big fan, and it's not real scratchy. It's very soft, and I thought the colors were really, really pretty. So there's that, and I bought 3 of these. And the color, I don't know if I told you that or not. Sun-Kissed Grove. That was the color. $1.49. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm just going to grab something now because my pile is kind of looking kind of full. This is the Yarn Bee Tender Touch in Periwinkle. And I bought 6 of these at 99 cents. And they are chunky. So this is a chunky yarn. I love that color. I thought that was really pretty. So 6 of those. And this one was one of my all-time favorites. I bought every one they had on the shelf, which was only 5. If they had more, you better believe I would have bought more of them. The Soft and Sleek Yarn Bee, another favorite of mine to use. It's great to crochet with. My gosh, guys, I am so sorry. I mean, she's right next door. She's got the guy working on her yard. So I am sorry about that noise. This is 186 yards. The color is Purple Multi. I bought 5 of them. Look at how gorgeous that is. It's so luscious and beautiful. I love this color. Absolutely love it. I was so excited. Ugh. And how many did that? Oh, yes. So I had 5 of those. I wish they had more. Yarn Bee Must Be Merino. I saw this when they marked it down, and I went right past it because I thought, another one with wool. I don't want it. And then I thought, no, this is really soft. Let me just go and check. So I picked it up and I was feeling around it, and they had several colors. It's 50% merino, 25% acrylic, 25% nylon. This is bright blue, and you know I'm a sucker for that royal blue color. So I had to get it. I only bought 3 of them, but that's because each one is 227 yards. So I wanted to have enough to do something with it. Not sure what yet. And is this a number 3? Yeah, this is a number 3. So, and I bought more. I bought something that was kind of close to this. I don't like mixing them when they have wool, but that's probably why I bought 3 of them. So I bought 3 of those. And then they had another color that I really liked. Might mix them together, might not. They had ivory, which I thought was a good color, nice and neutral. So I bought enough that I could make a hat and a scarf. That was my goal, a hat and a scarf. This yarn here reminds me, it's the Breathe Deep Yarn Bee, of course. I bought 3 of them. It was an ice blue. It reminds me of Feels Like Butter. And it's very, very soft. And it is 100% polyester, 216 yards. And it was 99 cents. But I thought that was a really pretty color. And 3 of them, 216 yards. I think I said that already. But, you know, not a bad amount to do something with. Like I said, something. Any old thing. I didn't know I had another Tender Touch, but I've got several chunkies. I'll try to get to those next. This one's in Sea Breeze. I had the Periwinkle, and this was a Sea Breeze, which was gorgeous. I really wish they had more of this color as well. There were 2, so I bought 2 of them. 109 yards, I believe. Let me see. Oh, 135 yards. Wow. More than I thought. And, okay, I don't want it to fall. I love this yarn, Chunky. Oh, that was, yeah, 99 cents. This was $1.24. I bought 2 of these, and I think it's because of the only 2 they had left in Mocha. And that is enough to make a hat and maybe a scarf, 109 yards. So if it works up like, which one was it? Bernat Softy Chunky. If it works up like that, I know I can get, you know, one cowl and a hat out of it. So that's why, you know, there's only 2. I would have bought 3, preferably. But I got the last ones because I really like the color. And some people like that neutral. They, you know, they don't want to mess around with too much of a color. So I went ahead and got that one. Also, these are also both, I love this Chunky. This color is Dawn Rose. Very, very pretty. Look at that. Very, very pretty. And I got this to go with it, maybe? I don't know. I bought 3 of these. And then I bought 3 of Berry Special. I thought they would look good together. Or separate. I have 3 of each, so, you know, if I don't put them together, that's okay. But I think they would look good together as well. I'm getting kind of a pile up here. I think this might be my last Chunky. It looks like it is. This one I totally fell in love with. There was one similar from last year. It's called Black Marble, 109 yards. It's I Love This Chunky. And I bought 9 of these because that is just really, really pretty. So it's got brown, gray, and black. And that is, this color sells really well. Like I said, I like colors like that. And I think that would be really good for a hat and a scarf or a hat and a cowl. Another one, I went out of my comfort zone because I had the black and red scarfie or striped yarn that I bought last year that Jessica ended up taking because I had never done anything with it. But I liked that this was gray and ivory. It's called Silver Ivory, I guess. Gray, ivory, silver, ivory. I bought 3 of them. And so we'll see what I can make. 196 yards each. So that's plenty. And then this one they had is also a stripe it. They're $1.24 on clearance. And I loved these colors. Something is going to happen. I think a poncho, I might have enough because there's 196 yards and I bought 4. Look at how beautiful that is. That peach and ivory together. Kind of looks like reminds me of a creamsicle or dreamsicle, whatever they call it, cream or dream. But that's what it reminded me of. And I really, really liked it. And for $1.24, I mean, that was a good deal. So I bought 4 of those. And then they had a few Yarn Bee sugar wheels that were marked down that weren't, some of them were in really bad shape, you guys. But I bought one that was kind of bad shaped and because of the color. So I bought a few of these. 4, it looks like. 1, 2, 3. I bought 3. No, 4. I'm sorry. Okay, so this one, they have 355 yards. This one's all a swirl, and that's what it looks like. And I bought 3 of these. So maybe that side's better. But so the colors are different, but this is a color that I know Jordan would like. So maybe I'll make her something. I'm not quite sure, but like I said, I wanted to make sure this time when I bought clearance that I didn't just get one of something. If there was at least two, I would get at least two of them. So I bought 3 of those. And this is Cream Puff Dream Puff is what this one's called. I bought 2 of those. So those are that color, which is pretty cool. I like those colors together. So that was that one. I'll sit it there and hopefully it will not hit the tripod because that would be messy. So this is the one that was kind of messed up. I kind of repaired it a little bit, but as you can see, it still has a few spots where you need to tuck it under. I might just recake this one because it was in really bad shape, but they only had 2, and the color is Surely Sugar Plum. That's really pretty. I had to have them because this I can see. This will probably be a Divine hat with a matching cowl because I just think that would work up very, very nicely. So I bought the last 2 they had, and like I said, they weren't in the best shape, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll fix it. This one I've had before. I bought one last year, a couple of them last year, and made a hat and a scarf, I believe. And these are, their sugar rolls are always $174. I bought the last 2 that they had in glazed donuts. So it's kind of, yeah, you can't, it looks all gray, but it's got that really pretty coral color with the gray. So I bought 2 of those. Oh, please don't knock anything over. Just afraid it's gonna knock something over. Okay, and again, out of my comfort zone, guys. But these colors were amazing, and I wanted to give it a try. I just wanted to see what I thought. I'm not gonna lie to you, the fuzziness is kind of getting to me a little bit, but it's so soft and the colors are so pretty. I think maybe I'll do something with these first just to see if I like it, or maybe last. I don't know. It is a number 3. It is Yarn Bee Delish Boutique, 590 yards. And this particular one I bought 2 of. Let's see, what's the color? Proud Popover. That's the name of the color. But wait till you see it. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. Look at that. It is so pretty. And like I said, it's 90% acrylic, only 10% alpaca. We'll see. I'm not a big fan, but I really, really liked that color. And for $1.74, if I don't like it, I will give it away in a giveaway or something. So, you know, it's fine. But I mean, come on, look at those colors. Those are beautiful. So I got that. And then this is another favorite. It is called, as soon as I find it, it is called Pinwheel Cookie. And I bought 3 of these, and you'll see why here in a second. Look at that. Ah, I just love it. I cannot wait to see this worked up into something. This would make a great shawl, maybe cardigan. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, if you've used this before, because I've never used the Delish Boutique. It says that it is a number 3, but 590 yards. I bought 3 of them. Let me know what you've made with this in the comments below. Let me know. I hope I can use it without an issue, because it is, oh, it's awfully fuzzy, guys, but it was so pretty. And this last one, totally loved it. I bought 3 of this one as well. Same type of yarn. Only thing is the colorway on this one is called Pomegranate Pudding. Isn't that beautiful? I totally, totally love it. I told you, I got to think about grays and other color. See that old fuzzy? Ugh, it's driving me nuts already. I'm just not going to let it bother me because it doesn't make my skin crawl or anything. The fuzzy just drives me. You guys know, remember that. Remember I had an issue with that. That thing was driving me nuts. And I was like, so I probably will not buy that yarn again. But this, look at that. Look at how gorgeous. I couldn't just not. And so it's a win-win, right? So if I don't like this one, if I don't like working with it, I'll just put it in a giveaway. So someone will benefit from it if I don't. And that's only if Jessica doesn't come and take it. So there's always that, because she just might, knowing her. Okay, guys, I just have a few more to show you. I really wish they had more of these I'm not a big fan of #1 yarn, the super fine, but I'll tell you what, these were gorgeous. This is their Pigment Plus Fiber. It was in Belle Rose, so I'm assuming it's like yeah, it's 630 yards. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So each one is 105 yards. But look at those gorgeous colors. And these were marked down to $1.99. So with 630 yards, this will make a cute little shawl. I don't know what else to make with it. If you guys have made something else with the Pigment Plus Fiber, please let me know. Because if not, this will probably just be a shawl. So that's what I'll do with that one. And then I got this color, which is called Quarry Rock, which I thought was really pretty because it goes from white to light gray to dark gray and then black. So I thought that was pretty too. And again, these were $1.99, marked down from $7.99. So, and this was all they had. So I only got one of each. They had another one that had a funky color in it. It was real bright colors, and then but it was so messed up. I just didn't even want to mess with it. This one is Coconut Grove, probably my favorite. I really like this one. It's a light ivory color, and then it gets darker, and then to that dark chocolate brown. This one is definitely my favorite one. So, so pretty. So again, in the comments below, let me know if you've used this or give me any ideas you might have. Each one is 105, and I can, just make it all. I just thought it would make a pretty shawl. It's too bad they didn't have more than the one. But 630 yards is pretty good. It's a pretty good size for a shawl. So there's that. And then the very last thing that I got, and this was my first haul. So, oh my gosh, I got stuff everywhere. It's falling on me, guys. Okay, so I might have had another one hiding around here. All right, I have never tried this yarn either, so this is another first. It's the Red Heart, what is it called? Hugo, whatever. It's the Red Heart, and this was $9.99, marked down to $2.49. And it's 400, let's see, I know it's 400 yards at least. Now, I was just looking at this and I said, oh man, that's a good deal. I think it's 400 and something. It's probably right in front of me, guys. So I'll keep talking until I find it. It's 97% acrylic and 3% other fibers. And that's probably because it's got sparkles in it. It is a number 4. And, 432 yards. I knew I'd find it. This color is Stargaze. I don't know if you can see the sparkle that's in there, but there is sparkle. I bought 2, let's see. Yep, I bought 2 of those. This one is Evening Star, and it's purple. This doesn't do it justice. It's very, very sparkly and just gorgeous. And I bought 2 of those. And then we had Mint. I think it's Mint. Wait a minute. Oh, it's called Eclipse. My bad. Yeah, Mint's a lighter color. Look at that one. That's really pretty teal. See, this one you can see the sparkles a lot better. And they had 3 of them, so I bought all 3. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but it sure is pretty. So we shall see. So, I certainly hope that's it. That looks like everything that I had listed here. And they're going to go back on the shelf because I've already had someone say, hey, you've got different yarn there. This is all the new stuff. Most of it is the new stuff. So I just took one from each that I had and then counted everything so I would know to tell you how many of what I bought. I have no idea how much I saved. I can probably add all that up later, but I know it's a lot. I'm just saying. So I don't even know how many skeins of anything I bought. I didn't add any of that up. I just get really excited about trying something new or getting new colors or colors that I've been looking for that were marked down. I was really excited about that. So I really hope this helped you. If you plan on going to Hobby Lobby and shop, you can kind of look for those colors if you see something here that you liked. And as soon as I make something with the yarn, I'll be sharing that with you. So thank you so much. I kept this under 30 minutes. Oh my goodness. You guys have a wonderful and fantastic day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers and all of you who have been with me from the beginning. I will see you when I see you. Happy hooking. Bye.